Why do dementia behaviors seem illogical but have emotional roots? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces or a map that keeps changing. That's often what it feels like when someone with dementia acts in ways that seem confusing or out of place. These behaviors are not random or just stubbornness. They come from real changes happening in the brain that affect how emotions are processed and expressed. Dementia causes damage to specific parts of the brain, especially areas like the frontal lobes and the limbic system. These regions are key for controlling impulses, personality, emotional regulation, and memory. When these areas are affected, a person might lose the ability to think clearly or judge appropriately. For example, they might act impulsively or seem to have no motivation. Or they might have emotional outbursts like crying or anger that don't match what's happening around them. This is because the brain's emotional centers are still active or become dysregulated, even though the reasoning parts are impaired. Many behaviors we see in dementia are actually attempts to communicate feelings or needs that words can no longer express. When someone is agitated, shouting, or crying, it might be because they are feeling scared, lonely, in pain, or overwhelmed. These feelings are often hidden behind what looks like irrational actions. Sometimes, they mirror the emotions of the caregiver or environment, which can make the situation worse if the caregiver is worried or upset. Neurologically, the brain circuits involved in emotional memory and recognition, like the hippocampus and amygdala, are also affected by dementia. While some emotional responses stay intact, the ability to control or interpret these feelings becomes impaired. This leads to emotional dysregulation, where feelings can become intense or disconnected from reality. That's why behaviors may seem exaggerated or inappropriate, but they are really expressions of inner distress. Physical health factors also play a role. Pain, infections, sleep problems, or side effects from medications can cause discomfort that shows up as behavioral changes. These physical issues add to the emotional turmoil the person with dementia might be experiencing. Understanding that these behaviors have emotional roots helps caregivers respond with more empathy. Instead of seeing actions as willful or irrational, recognizing they are ways of communicating unmet needs allows for better support. Validating feelings, creating a calm environment, addressing physical discomfort, and using gentle reassurance can help reduce distress and promote emotional stability. In essence, dementia behaviors seem illogical because brain damage disrupts how emotions are controlled and communicated. But at their core, these actions are often expressions of feelings like fear, frustration, or loneliness. They are attempts to connect and communicate when words are no longer available. Recognizing this emotional foundation is key to providing compassionate care and helping those with dementia feel understood and supported. Always remember, consulting healthcare professionals for personalized advice is essential to ensure the best care approach.